Sound speeds. You want to clap soon?
I'll clap once the OBS is going.
OBS speeds.
Rolling.
It's recording?
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
Wait.
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 We got these cables. We can't touch the cables.
I saw Sam roll over that and it like fucking flickered on.
Don't touch the cables. Listen, that's...
Oh, that's great.
What did you want me to timestamp?
I swear to God.
When I say...
Okay.
So you could do a timestamp right now as a test. And we'll censor that. We'll censor that one in post. Listen, we are on a small budget right now. We don't have the entire hangar full of legal staff that it would require to do live censoring of me saying. So we have timestamp that one again. We have to go back in time. We have to manipulate the fourth dimension in order to prevent your sensitive ears from hearing this hateful word. Here comes the clap, by the way. I learned that one in film school. That's a film school trick that they teach you. That my family's entire, the wealth, the generational wealth, invest in black business. The generational wealth that my father accrued over a lifetime of hard service and drinking and driving. The $250,000 that was spent wisely on my college education, RISD, Rhode Island School of Design, Andrew Fry Band, using my name in class. I'm hearing this from current students talking shit about me because I'm a Trump supporter. Andrew, I barely know who this guy is, okay? Rhode Island School of Design. The teachers still talking shit about me 15 years after the fact. And what did I get for my money? Okay, I should personally go beat this guy. What is that? Is that him? What are you looking at?
He asked me to get him a treat earlier.
Who did?
Joey.
Oh, okay, what'd you get him?
I said, my bad, just seen this, because I didn't see it until...
If there are treats, I need to be on the receiving end of the treats as well.
And get anybody a treat.
Dude, when I don't get treats, when you guys get each other treats and I'm not involved, I don't feel left out. I just feel like, what am I doing? Who can I call my friends? I need to surround myself with people that feed me like Jabba the Hutt, where I'm like constantly being given candies and cream pies. Hey, censor that joke. Jesse, time code that. Cream pies. We're not. Oh no. We're not letting them have that one. Oh no. That's you pay for that. You can get that on the Patreon. But film school education, I learned to clap in order to synchronize the audio and video, and I learned that the microphone, how sensitive it is to disruption. Okay, you can even hear the cable being touched. Did you know that? And you can't smoke on them, except this one. I paid an extra $700 to get the smoking model. That's what this is, the Neumann T51S for smoking. You can. All right, no, don't. I don't like that joke. Don't nod and smile. I hate that. I don't want a yes man. I want people who agree with me because I'm smart, not because they fear me. All right, what are we looking at first here?
Hey losers and you pathetic worms. I just came from shopping and I want you to reimburse me. This was $58. This was $111. As you know, you can Cash App me and reimburse me on Worship Goddess Fancy. And don't forget, your wallet. You're a worm, but girls are and made out of.
Does she make money? Does she get a lot of money? Do we know if she has is she a popular FinDom?
She's got 328 views on that.
328 views. I can go, so no. So probably nobody sent her any money.
Well, I'm thinking
if each view sent in money. Yeah, so that's, well, you're so optimistic. That's what you want to believe, is that all 328 viewers are paying her. I like that. That's a good outlook. I like that outlook. First off, right off the bat, Perfect Guy Life. We are starting by showcasing black voices. We're starting by showcasing the voices that need to be heard in our community. Okay, this beautiful woman, she's gone shopping, and you losers need to pay up. I don't really know if there's anything here to dig into. I don't really want to start this podcast off by shitting on some random black woman, but I don't know. See, people are paying her. People are getting fulfillment out of that. She's making $25 a week. Let's skip ahead. Let's move ahead. Let's move on. Is that the full video?
Yeah.
The main thing that I'd be concerned about with this is hearing damage in that young child, and also, for him. But he's making his choice. He's making his own choice. But I'd be concerned about hearing. He's an adult. He can do what he wants. If he wants to damage his hearing, risk damaging his hearing, then that's fine. But if he's going to subject a young child to that, I don't think that's responsible. So that's the main thing that I'm worried about with that video, is the potential for hearing damage. Let's watch that one more time. Okay, well, on second viewing, I think I've got some more things to say about this. First of all, I think it's, I always appreciate when seeing black people get into other sort of like weird culture, like black anime fans. When black people are fans of Japanese stuff, and there's like Mario Judah types. That kind of heartens me, because it makes me think, maybe one of these days we can all get along. Maybe one of these days we can see eye to eye. If these guys are going to start liking Naruto as much as I do, maybe I'll be an Israel Adesanya fan. Okay, maybe that'll step the conversation in the right direction. So this guy right here, he's imported a right-hand drive vehicle from Japan. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a Nissan Patrol or something. But that's a step. You don't like this?
No, I just don't know what a Nissan Patrol is.
Well, see, I'd probably be friends with this guy closer than I am with you.
And I was thinking that it's probably just reversed, like from a front-facing camera. My head's all over the place right now.
This video really threw you for a loop. Second of all, hey, look. He's spending time bonding with his child. And third of all, he's got his mask there on the... That was a mask, that red thing, right?
I can't see the
How's the audio, by the way? Does it sound good?
That sounds good.
Okay. He's got his mask, and so he's being responsible. He's spending quality time with his son, and he's a fan of Japanese cars. So I'm gonna let this guy slide and let his voice be heard here at Perfect. Are we settled on Perfect Guy Life? Is that the final? Is that better than Spodcast?
Yeah, Perfect Guy Life's pretty hard.
Oh, I know you like that because you like the Perfect Guy Life.
What about Schmuscle Factory?
Schmuscle Factory?
There is one that I like. The Spodcast is pretty good.
The Perfect Guy Life Spodcast. That's pretty good. I like that. All right. Next one, Jesse. Women voices are the second most important. I mean this. Women voices are the second most important type of voice in the world to be heard. And that's why we're going in second tier here. Lower tier, but still high. Still topping off the show. All right, still headlining here with Female Corner. In my house, if you come in my house, I have my own female corner, and that's your corner to do whatever you want. You can sit and face the corner You can turn it into a meditation corner, yoga, whatever it is that you want to do in that corner. You go to that corner when you come to my house if you're a female, and you have free reign. And no man is going to bother you there. No man is going to set foot in that corner so long as you don't want him to. Understand me? All right, let's start off with female corner.
Ladies, let me tell you something. I'm going to share another little secret. I can't keep sharing my secrets with y'all now. Before you want a man to eat your, you need to make sure that bitch is clean. You need to make sure it's smelling like fragrance or something, just not stink. Because let me tell you something, ladies. If that pussy ain't clean, a nigga will talk about you behind your back. A nigga will let you know, like, "La mama, I smell something," or even do a funny face. Like, I ain't finna eat that. You got some niggas that probably just don't care. They like eating pussy whether it stinks or clean. But a real man care about himself. He gonna tell you, "La mama, you need to go clean your coochie. Your pH balance is off." You feel me? That shit is not cute. Don't fuck no man if the pussy dirty. Don't get no man eat no coochie if the pussy dirty. Because guess what? Like I said, a nigga will always talk about you like a dog behind your back, or they may tell you in your face your shit stink. So for you not to be embarrassed, go bathe that period.
How many views does that one have?
Got 128 views.
I think that's solid advice. I don't have an issue with that. Are you guys what are you looking on your phones? What are you doing? You know, ladies, I think if you gotta keep your you should be smelling like fragrance or something. I think that's solid. It can't be no stink. You know, that's been the downfall of many ladies in social circles in college and whatnot. Is when men like a dog will talk about you behind your back because you stank. Okay, can we watch that one more time? Never mind. No, I don't care that much. I don't want to see that again. All right, next one.
Hey y'all, okay, so I'm on my little breaky break right now, and you know when you're on your break, you just be like, ooh, I gotta have fun and live life or whatever. But anywho, so I'm on my break, and while I was working, I came up with another rap. I don't know why, but you know, low-key I be thinking I'm like a rapper and stuff, and I be showing my skills on my show. Next episode, I'm gonna have some new stuff. It's gonna be so bad, but I just made this up, and no, I don't got no ghostwriters. Okay, actually, it's just for fun. Okay, all right. Y'all ready? Tell me what you think about it so far, though. Okay, all right. One, I ain't got no beat, so maybe y'all can help me with a beat or something. All right. If y'all hear something, it's my little heater. I'm always cold. All right, you ready? Bitch, I looked him from his taint to tip, fresh up out the shower, and I climbed up on his dick and rode the tip up to an hour. I could tell the other hoes he fuck with boring ain't too shit, cause when I let him gag me out, he nutted quick, forgot to.
Can we pause it? And that's not to say that women should be beaten. I don't think they should be. I don't want to get into race too much. Now I'm wondering if she's seen the cleanliness video. That's my second thought here. Because if she's walking around with a stank that doesn't smell like fragrance, hey, now the gloves are off, okay? Wet because I be fucking in a sucking on a dick. That's a great rap. You're amazing. You're amazing. Everybody thinks they're going to... This isn't a racial thing. But these chicks, they think they're going to be like Cardi B or something. This chick probably thinks that she's going to be the next Cardi B. Everybody thinks they're going to be the next something. And that's the justification for fucking working at fucking Best Buy. I'm just not discovered yet. I haven't been discovered yet. This is the type of shit that makes me think the Illuminati is right. Okay, maybe there should be fluoride in the water. Maybe they're doing the right thing. Maybe this chick should have a fucking microchip. How about that? She should have a microchip. She should have fluoride in the water. Her ovaries should be computer controlled. She should have an ear tag that shows researchers where and when she's been going where. Okay, there should be CCTV cameras capturing her face and recording her every move. Okay, she should have her phone calls listened to just because. Fuck it, no reason. That's not going to be useful really to anyone. I mean, she's not a terrorist, but I would record her phone calls. I don't care. I'd fucking spy on her in the bathroom. If I was the Illuminati, I'd be like, computer, pull up that chick that was rapping about fucking hopping dick. If I was David Rockefeller, I'd make her my pet project. I would try to get her organs. And then I'd have her taxidermied on my wall.
Butt.
Her butt, yeah. I would have her butt taxidermied on my wall. Fuck it. I'm voting for Biden. All right, let's keep playing. Let's see what else she's rapping about here.
Dose of good protein. I want that merge of DNA because I'm a loyal devotee. I would never make the same mistake to fuck a nigga with no clout. If he ain't spend no bread on me, then he can't even eat me out. Okay, I'm a lady again. Bye.
God damn.
That ending was pretty dark.
Yeah. What else? What else would we say? What do you want to say? What do you think?
There's something about the way girls talk that, like, especially now with, like, Twitter and Instagram being what it is, that, like, they seem to think their identity is some kind of, like, brand.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, she seems like the type of girl that would, like, if she saw a camera, like a news camera or something, or someone just, like, filming something, she would, like, shout her Instagram.
Well, I'm waiting for people to start signing off real life conversations with like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. Like when we're like what's going on at all times, I feel. Hey, Julien, I'll see you later, man. Make sure you subscribe. Peace. Or like sponsored conversations. Like, have you heard of what's that the fucking neck harness thing that Joe Rogan's been selling? Do you know what that is? Do we know what that is? Fucking stupid ass fucking. The fucking mandible claw, fucking neck, mongoloid neck. Can we, Jesse? Can you look up on YouTube neck halo? And this is one of those things that Joe Rogan did an ad for. That's like one of his. It's supposed to not look like an ad. It's supposed to look like he was just brought it up organically on his podcast. The Iron Neck. This shit. Can you imagine buying this and fucking wearing? Look at this drag queen. Yeah, you're gonna get buff, dude. You're gonna get all the ladies after you fucking hulk up your neck. Look at this fucking guy. Yeah, it's like the Reebok pump. You pump it up. There we go. Adjustable resistance. I like how it tells you what to do at the bottom, as if anything you do in this is not going to result in you being in a chiropractor's office in 5 years. Look at this fruitcake. Imagine going to the gym and doing this and not thinking you're going to end up in some CrossFit workout fail compilation.
It looks like something from Saw.
Yeah. Julien said it looks like something from Saw. You have to keep it parallel to the ground. This asshole. Stupid asshole. Look around and see that. Make sure no one's laughing at you.
That's what the workout is.
Yeah.
More efficiently look around to see if anyone's laughing at you.
Yeah. Stupid guy.
This song.
You just stand here and do this for half an hour. All right, let's cut this. I think I had enough of looking at Saeed doing his terrorist neck workout here. So how did I get on this tangent? I was talking about Joe Rogan selling this thing. Oh yeah. So the next thing is going to be you're just going to be paid. You're going to be paid in microtransactions to mention products to your friends. It'll be like affiliate marketing, but it'll be like you'll have a thing on your phone that tracks when you mention the product. So I'll be like, hey, Julien, you haven't heard of Metropolitan Tobacco, have you? And then I'll hold it up to a non-existent camera, and you'll be like, what? And I'll be like, yeah, no, it's my favorite brand. Anyway, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear you had a death in the family, man. That sucks. Back to female corner. Do we have any more female corner links? All right, let's watch it.
Just shake that ass for Joe Biden. We don't actually like him, but what to do? Just vote blue, get Trump out of office, and start new, bitch.
That's fine. I got no problems with that. She's hustling. She's going to be the next Cardi B. She's political. She's 16 years old. She's got well-formed political opinions. Mob politics. Vote for decrepit, pedophile, vacant guy that's a conduit for just nihilistic corporate globalist shit. She knows what she's doing. I dig it. All right, that's female corner. Let's move on. I think we've heard enough female voices. Listen, even a guy like me, as generous as I am, at some point I have to say that we've heard enough black voices and female voices. I think you can agree with me. I think it's time to keep it rolling. Don't worry, we'll be back. Next episode, we're going to start off every episode like this. I've made a commitment. In addition to pledging $400,000 to charity, we've made the commitment to start off every episode with black voices and female voices. Next up, eye on the competition. Now, I'm actually not a racist. I'm a fan of fighting, of MMA. I am a Israel Adesanya fan. I'm a fan of anybody who has fighting skill. I think it's a very impressive thing. I like it a lot. Francis Ngannou, if you don't know, is Joe's latest fascination. And it's a guy who's he's not that enormously skilled as a fighter. He's just black and super ripped. Look at Joe's face. Wait till you see Joe. When Joe sees the black guy, he starts getting heart palpitations. When he sees Stipe, he's just regular. So Joe's got the enthusiasm and performance. He's got to do the voice and everything. But he's got eyes. His eyes are locked on this black guy. Look at this. Look at Joe. Here he is. He's touching him. He's touching that big arm that's as big as Joe's leg. Francis, tell me, how did you get so big and so black? Can I touch your abs? No, you cannot touch my abs, Joe. I don't do a homosexual. I do not do this. I do not want a homosexual, Joe. Please, no. Please do not eyeball me anymore. I do not want sex with you, Joe. Francis Ngannou, look at him. Let's oil him up. And his body language here is, he's doing this. He's leaning into him like old guys will talk to you like this. Like, how do you expect? And he's doing this. He's saying, Stipe, you're the world champion, blah, 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 whatever the fuck he's saying. His body language is saying, Stipe, how do you expect to beat this big black guy? He's oiled up. Look at his muscles. What if his muscles had oil on him? Would you want to touch his abs? Touch him. I just touched his arm, Stipe. He's big. He's big. What do you want me to say? This fucking big black guy comes on. He's looking at his fucking muscles. And then he talks to Stipe. He's looking in Stipe's eyes and almost talking to him like, yeah, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to do this? His muscles are oily. Sickening. Okay. Well, anyway, where were we going with this? Where was I starting on this? Oh, how I don't want to talk trash about Joe Rogan. Oh, yeah. Can we go back to the video now of Joeyy talking about, or of Joey talking about Jamie getting, of Joey the rapper talking about Jamie getting. Let's pull that up, Jamie. Oh, man.
Hello, friends. So we have a situation. Young Jamie Vernon tested positive today for COVID-19. I tested negative. The rest of the staff tested negative.
Can you pause it? I need to isolate that clip of Joe saying I tested negative and just repeat that. That should be the intro to this show, is Joe Rogan saying I tested negative. And then, like, Photoshop him outside of an AIDS clinic or something. I tested negative. Thank God. I was really worried about that. All right, hit play again.
but Jamie tested positive. He thought maybe he had a sinus infection or allergies, but he has. We were off last week. The episodes that aired, we had previously recorded, so I hadn't seen Jamie in about 9 days. And he said somewhere around...
Hit pause there. Man, he hadn't seen him in 9 days. That must be a record. Well, he doesn't count the sauna visits as seeing him. That's not what he means by seeing him. He means seeing him in a professional sense. When they meet up at the sauna, that doesn't count. Here's the thing. I'm a Joe Rogan fan. I love Joe Rogan. I'm his biggest fan, and I'll never say a negative word about him or anything that casts aspersions or shadows upon his character or his name. I will say this, however. Look, here's the thing to point out. Here's my main thing. My main thing why I hate Joe Rogan and want to kill him. Not even Joe, more Jocko. I would fucking kick Jocko Willing's ass. I'd fucking beat the brakes off that fucking guy. Easy. Yeah. Me and Julien could take Jocko Willing. Fucking ass U.S. Marine. What's he gonna do? Call in to air support? Fuck out of here with that. Fucking Jocko. Yeah, I'd start.
He's a big bayonet.
Yeah, what's he gonna? He's gonna try to pound my ass. I'll tell you that. He's gonna get me on the jujitsu. He's gonna try to hug me. He's gonna put pajamas on and try to hug me to death in a street fight. No. What's he gonna do? Run 20 miles with a backpack on? How's that gonna help him when he's staring down the barrel of this gun? That's an open challenge, Jocko Willink. I'll fight you with one hand tied behind my back. Okay, serious time. My gripe with Jocko Willink. Jocko Willink is this advice type guy, this guru, this lifestyle guru type guy. He wakes up at 4:45 a.m. every morning and he gets after it, man. He's going after it hard. He's going after it. He's in the sand. He's running with his feet, with sand in his feet on the beach. Okay, he's doing more running than I've ever done in my life. Listen, Jocko Willink wrote a book that went viral. His life now, his hard work lifestyle consists of running a podcast and doing a perpetual 10-year-long book tour. That's great. I'm sure the book is good, etc., etc. But when it comes to getting a business off the ground, being a millennial or a Gen Z person in a city with no prospects, no skills, no money, no nothing, okay? He does not have the formula for getting it popping, all right? Imagine Jeff Bezos coding Amazon in his garage. What his diet probably consisted of. He's probably eating potato chips every day. If you want to start something, if you want to do something, if you have nothing and you want to gain something, if you want to get from nobody status to something, some stream of income or something that's going to help you escape toil, you have to make you really have to sacrifice your quality of life. You have to sacrifice. You can't be waking up at 4:45 in the morning, drinking a green juice, drinking $15 green juices that Rogan has 10 of a day. You're not gonna have time to go to a sensory deprivation tank and do cryotherapy. You can't do fucking. It's just not how it works. If you're trying to do something, ask any person that's coded a successful video game or made look at the any web startup, anything that's anything in the infancy, in the early stages of those things, which is the only stage. That's the only stage it matters. That's the only stage where you need to be on your shit and know what you're doing. After that, everything else can go on autopilot. You can have people managing things for you. You can go out bow hunting and eating elk and trying out new supplements and doing all this shit. You think Jocko Willink is sitting there researching how to formulate his supplement? Fuck no. He had when you're that high profile, people come out of the woodwork. People have done this to me. People come out of the woodwork with their supplement that they've already formulated. This is USP lab tested. This is our supplement. We want to put your name on it. We're going to give you 30% of what it makes. It's the new Jocko Willink supplement. All he does is signs a piece of paper and gets a check. Point being, if you're lost, you're trying to get somewhere, you're not going to find the fucking formula listening to Jocko Willink telling you to fucking what type of gun to buy for self-defense. Same's true for Joe. This low effort video, I would never release. Have I ever released anything that looks like this? When I have the background in the last time my background in my video was this unconsidered, this aesthetically hideous and low effort, was when I was doing the cell phone videos at my mom's house, and then at that point it was part of the joke. Part of the joke was like, my life is in shambles. I'm fucking living with my mom in a efficiency 1-bedroom apartment. Check out this cool bathroom. That was part of the joke. This guy, he could call any person and have a video team descend upon him with lights, whatever. Anyway, let's hit play, Jesse.
This past Thursday, he felt like shit for a day and then started feeling better on Friday, and by Saturday, he was mostly over it. Today, he says he feels 90%-ish, but it's good. So we canceled all the shows. We're happy he has a mild case, but we canceled all the shows. I'm keeping away from everybody and testing myself and testing the staff every day until we're in the clear. There's nothing we can do. So we're canceling all podcasts this week, and I won't know when we will do them again until we get a clear from the doctor.
There's nothing he could do. This is $1 million, $100 million deal. Before that, it was probably $1 million, at least $1 million a month. Damn, man. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. One of our employees is sick. This media empire has to topple to its knees at a bad time because there's nothing we can do. Because we got a boo-boo. I got a boo-boo on my ankle. We have to stop filming this right now. I got a boo-boo on my ankle. See? Look at it. Zoom in on that. Ow! Ow! Ooh! 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 My ankle! Ooh! Oh, shit! Ah! I can't do this. I can't do this right now. What am I going to do? So this is the eye on the competition. We're checking out what the competition's up to. That's what this segment of the podcast is. We got to see what these rival podcasts are doing. We got 2 dope queens. Can we see? Is there a trailer for this on YouTube?
HBO is proud to present the dopest queens to ever queen in the history of queening.
What an amazing idea to have your own special on HBO.
This is what our ancestors fought for.
Harriet Tubman.
This is for you. So hey, oh, whoa. You can't touch my hair. You know that. Philip, you know that. That was like black on black crime. We're not after Game of Thrones.
TDQ plus
No,
GOT.
we definitely didn't get the slot behind Game of Thrones.
Right after.
We didn't.
Game of Thrones.
But we didn't.
Yeah. Listen, I don't have an issue with black people. I think they're all fantastic. I don't want to make this a racial thing. I think the main thing about that is just how desperate these entertainment companies are for content. It's really bottom of the barrel time. Netflix, Hulu, HBO, all the legacy media giants, they're scraping the crack pipe for the last little bits of resin here. Did anyone listen? I'm not hating on black people. They're black ladies, that's fine. What I want to know is, was there an actual flesh and blood television executive that watched that and thought that it was like exciting or like very funny? Like cutting that trailer, I would be wokeness and red pill stuff aside. Let's pretend for a second that they're both white and they're both wearing Trump hats and they're talking about fucking Hitler or whatever, okay? And they're doing this is something that I produced. I would have cold sweat thinking about uploading that for people to see. I would be neurotic. Ooh. What do they call it? Was it called douche chills? Is that what that's called?
I've never heard of that.
Goose pimples?
Douche pimples? Douche chills? Goose pimples? I would be grinding my teeth if I knew that people were going to have to see that and it was going to be somehow tied to my name. Race stuff aside, if they were white and they were wearing MAGA hats and doing fucking whatever routine, if that was associated with me, I would be crawling up a wall. My skin would be flaking off. Dermatitis. If I knew that this new Sam Hyde show is coming out. What'd they say? Fucking Harriet Tubman?
This is what our ancestors fought for.
Ooh, man. Ooh. It's black on black crime. He tried to put the tiara on her head. Let's check this out real quick. This is the So Many White Guys. I think that's the name. That's the other. I think these bitches had another IP called So Many White Guys. Yeah, Dope Queens. I'm sorry. So Many White Guys is one of the two Dope Queens girls' side podcast project with Ilana Glazer. Phoebe's tired of being the token black woman in an ocean of white dude comedians. So in this podcast, Phoebe's calling the shots. I'm trying to imagine myself from a comedy writing standpoint. Okay, it's not about the fact that it's a black woman and a white dude. I'm thinking if we flip the races here, I'm talking about myself. Sam's tired about being the token white man in an ocean of black dude comedians. I couldn't do that. She hosts intimate, funny, and super honest conversations with musicians, actors, etc., who are killing it in their fields and who aren't white dudes. Stay tuned for this one token white guy, It's Only Fair, cameos by Phoebe's ball-busting executive producer Ilana Glazer, and a whole lot of hijinks. I'm going to showcase talent that's not Jew dudes. How about that? I can't believe this. I can't believe that people get away with writing this. I'm sick and tired of all these Jew dudes. I want to start... Oh my God, man. Oh, Jesse, can you scroll down?
I'm thinking about all the white guys.
Let's play that right there.
Hi, Wacky Y. And I'm Phoebe Robinson. And I'm Ilana Glazer. And we are bringing you season 2 of So Many White Guys, the podcast, baby. Yeah, we have amazing guest lineup this season. We have Abby Jacobson, St. Vincent, Fat Elvis, Skinny Elvis, Lena Dunham, Vladimir Putin. Just kidding. I couldn't even say his name.
But if you haven't checked out season 1, we are on WNYC.org, iTunes, and Google Play. Wherever you listen to your podcasts, you can find us.
So binge listen season 1 and
so
then
good.
set your calendar for January 24th. That's a Tuesday for season 2 of So Many White Guys.
Honestly, Tuesday's a good podcast. Listening to.
All right, you cut that. Can you see how many views that has? 1,146, and they did, they got a little photo shoot set up. These are ostensibly celebrities. This is being pushed through a real website, WNYC Studios. Is this publicly funded? Good God, man. Yeah. This is so. If you live in New York, you're paying for this. Oh man, I love this. This is awesome. The take. Listen, I'm not super interested in being the red pill podcast. I know that the take on this is that it's anti-white and it's this just shit destruction of American culture. I just think it's fucking whack. It's it's hard to watch. What's the point of having a season 2 if they only have 1,000 views on this promo video? Did season 1 do all that well? Good God. Is this chick, is she in Arrested Development? Is this the same girl? And I'm not even going to point out that she probably refers to herself as a white person. Can you click that picture? Let's show, she's pretending to be human here. Look at that beautiful smile and those close set eyes. That's interesting to me, those close set eyes and this sort of rim of hair she's shaped into eyebrows here. This is a beautiful person. Holy shit. She's just glowing with radiance, and and beauty, and everybody is focused on her. Broad City was such a widely watched show. Oh, I guess Broad City did become Comedy Central's highest rated first season since 2012 among the younger demographics. I don't know what this shit means. I don't know how much 1.2 million viewers is for Comedy Central. I don't know if that's a lot. Personal life. She gets porked. She gets porked. Yeah, Wikipedia says she gets porked a lot in weird ways. LOL. Yeah. All right, let's move on here. We've checked out the competition here. We checked out the two dirty holes and the so many white guys. I have to piss so ew, sloppy toppy delight. Now I have to piss really bad, but I've heard that having a full bladder makes you more focused. So maybe if I just hold this in. Okay, this is the Call Her Daddy podcast, which here's the deal. If you have listen. These college before and after photos, these girls that start off, they're so beautiful and innocent and wholesome, and then you see the gradual decay as they go to college and they turn into these shaved head. I've been told this is a legal thing, that if they're of age and if they turn into that, if they start doing things like if they start making a Call Her Daddy podcast and you're the father, you can legally... I'll edit that one out. Don't edit that out, though. This week, in a solo episode with your father, Alex is detailing her sexcapades with Mr. Sexy Zoom Man, featuring in his beard, his eating skills, her sex with him, and a battle between him and another man that made her realize how she feels about him. Alex also gets deep and opens up to the daddy gang about anxiety and some hate she has been receiving. Side note, don't message this person or send any hate their way. This is not a real person, so you don't need to worry about this. Do something better with your time. And of course, you all know when you leave Alex alone with a solo episode, you are getting a new tip. This bad boy focuses on the upper third region of the and we don't have a pop filter on this microphone, do we? Listen, guys, this tip focuses on the upper third region of the okay, and of course, you're all getting a new tip. A new tip. Hold on, let me get ready for this. A new tip. This one focuses on the upper third region of the and a multitasking moment with the taint. Enjoy. Now listen, when I said you can legally, when I said if you're this person's father, you can legally, I know that's going to cause some ire. Imagine father, I have to piss so bad. Imagine fathering someone that writes this. This is just absolutely hateful. This is real hate speech. That's all I have to say about that. All right, let's move on. We got Jimmy Fallon. Let's see what he's. This is the other thing. The other thing about the Joe Rogan video is this is not more Rogan hate because I don't hate him. I love him. But oh my God, man. All the with the shit, all the entertainment people, they're doing webcam videos now. Have you seen that? Like Jimmy Kimmel, they'll have webcam segments on these shows that are million dollar, like one episode, millions of dollars. They'll have fucking webcam segments. You kidding me? Can you Jesse, can you look up SGN? You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this fucking shit. Play first video, whatever comes up. This is Jim from The Office, who is a multi-millionaire and is an action movie star somehow, and is a CIA spokesperson. Look up John Krasinski, CIA. Just type that in.
When you come to the premiere, it's sort of the celebration of all the stuff you've done to make a show like this, all the people that are involved. I mean, I think that very, very often people don't realize how much is involved in doing this. And it looks like I'm on the poster, but I should be the last person on the poster because there's so many incredible people that did this. But to do it in particular
so
here...
humble. Thank you to the guy that held a light bulb and held a ladder for me. And the guy that cleaned the toilet after I took a shit. Thank you to... Thank you to the little people. That's who it is. It's not me. It's the little people. Hit play there.
A USO event. For me, I have to be honest and say it's one of the reasons why I took the role. One of the reasons why I took the role is to continue my relationship with the military community and to be here with these people. The big irony is they kept saying thank you to me, and the truth is I had to say thank you to them, not only for their service, but by having me here today. The cool thing about it, this version for us, or for me at least as an actor, is it takes a lot of pressure off that you get to do 8 hours of content rather than 2 hours, right? So that was one of the big pitches to me was, what if the movies weren't the best place for Jack Ryan? Because it's hard to fit all that.
Thank you so much for securing the oil fields and for securing Israel's security. Thank you so much for taking care of Israel's security and getting the oil for us. It's really helping people like me and the little people, the guys, the corn farmers out in Iowa, and the people that make this country what it is helping, Ford Motorcraft. Ford, shout out to Ford. People that just are driving Ford Freestyle to their job at Dunkin' Donuts, desperately trying to get by. It's really helping that we're spending trillions of dollars on missiles and mutilating children and destroying villages with drone bombing. It's really just, you guys are the best. I should be thanking you. Fucking. All right, hit play.
That story into 2 hours, and over 8 hours, we really get to learn these characters, get to know these characters intimately. We really get to spend time with them. So you see all of Jack's trepidations, all of him not wanting to be here whatsoever.
Yeah, that's what this character is so deep. It's a CIA analyst who goes to the Middle East and he disarms a guy with one karate chop. And he's such a deep character that we need 8 hours, not 2 hours, to get to know him a little better. You know what? I need a full year's worth of binge watching of Jack Ryan because that character is so deep. I'm the type of guy, when I watch Jack Ryan, I have to stand up because the anxiety gets to me. I'm like this. Get him, Jack! Get the terrorists! Yes, you got him! That's the way I watch Jack Ryan. How do you watch Jack Ryan? I don't know. Write in and let me know. Because there's one thing, us Jack Ryan fans, we always connect, you and me. Big Jack Ryan fans, There's nothing like watching a skinny, fucking big-nosed guy that nobody believes is tough. Nobody in their right mind could ever believe that John Krasinski's a tough guy in any way, shape, or form. And also his fucking voice has gotten higher somehow. Did the CIA are holding his balls hostage? The guy's voice has gotten 2 octaves higher since doing The Office. It's fucking crazy. And you're really going to see that when we play the SGN. Some good news. SGN. The world's so full of hate. You know what? The world's so full of hate, we really need a show called Some Good News. That's what we need. I support this straight up terrorist country that is squandering the entirety of its wealth, ensuring that all future generations will be enslaved to debt. I support them going over there and generating malice in countries half or completely all the way around the world, making millions of people hate us. But we need some good news. Imagine being that callous and that cynical. That fucking, I don't know, vapid. All right, hit play.
I think one of my favorite things is in the first 3 episodes he says he doesn't want to go out in the field ever, and he's dragged out there. So it's really this. It's nice to spend more time with this character. I learned so so beautifully on 13 Hours that it's all about the people. So for me, one of the greatest moments of my life, not just career, was getting to meet all the operators that helped us out on 13 Hours and really helped us make sure that we told the story in a real way. And so I just went back to the well and did that again. And the coolest thing ever for me, I mean, I totally nerded out when we got to the CIA. I think I probably embarrassed myself, and I'm sure they have it on tape. So,
did this fucking guy say that one of the best moments of his life was meeting a bunch of fag soldiers? These guys, they can run 20 miles through sand dunes. It was definitely one of the best moments of my life getting to meet them. They carry a gallon of water and rations and ammo 25 miles sometimes, and they can drive Humvees. It was one of the best moments of my life getting to meet them. That's okay if you're 5 years old. You know what, John? One of the best moments of my life was getting to meet a real fireman. That was really amazing. In fact, I let him know that he was a hero of mine, and that I should be thanking him. That's what I'm going to start doing to police and firemen when I see them out in public. I'm going to go up to them and go, "Hey, man, I should be thanking you." Like, be mad condescending. Like, "Hey, excuse me, officer. I know I know it may seem like I'm a big shot and I'm above you, and your wife would probably be clawing at my door to fuck me, but I should be thanking you, sir. You're the real hero in this situation." Man, cops' wives, that's the thing about me. Cops' wives want to fuck me, which is why they always get all bent out of shape when they pull me over. Yeah, that's the way it is, I guess. You know, I always tell cops, I say, when they pull me over, I say, "Sir, I respect you. And, you know, does your daughter think about fucking me? You fucking pig cop. Hey, pig! Hey, pig, I bet I fucked your wife last night at the bar. Thank you, officer. I should be thanking you. Hey, pig, I think I saw your wife at the adult bookstore through the glory hole last night. Thank you, sir, for your service." All right, go ahead and hit play there.
An officer. So I owe them everything. I really do. The CIA is something that we should all not only cherish, but be saying thank you every single day. I'll say it in front of him because I've said it in front of him before. He is, without a doubt, one of the best actors I've ever worked with. He's also one of the...
You should be thanking the CIA every single day. That's a heavy statement. That's a heavy statement. They must be doing something really good for me to thank them every single day. I mean, that's crazy. I guess I'll have to take his word for it. You know, I think I'll start thanking them when I wake up. I'll just make a note. That's what my morning ritual. Because I'm already waking up at 4:45 a.m. Because it's been shown that, and that's really impressive, by the way, Jocko Willink, when you go to bed at 7 p.m., waking up at 4:45, really impressive, dude. You're operating on no sleep? Wow. Because that makes sense to me. Having all that muscle, you must be getting 3 hours of sleep. That's possible. It's possible to be a competing jiu-jitsu athlete and wrestle with Jeff Monson and not get wiped out immediately, and to be getting 3 hours of sleep. I believe you. And this has nothing to do with the steroids that special forces all take, because that probably helped too. But next time I have negative $20 in my bank account, and I'm trying to escape the torment that most people are in. I'm gonna pick up a Jocko Willink book, How to Get Your Grind On, and I'm sure it's full of good advice like brush your teeth and wash your hands and do a bunch of other bullshit. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so like I said, I'm already waking up at 4:45 in the morning, so I'll just make a mental note now. That's my time to thank the CIA. I'll set aside 15 minutes to thank the CIA. But what time of day? I invite you to figure out what time of day you'll be thanking the CIA. Just make a note, write it down, whatever Write down what time you're going to thank the CIA. All right, let's go to the next. Some good news. SGN. That's Jocko Willink. That's how you eat like an animal. Now I'll be tough. What kind of gun do you want? I'll think about that question for hours. Is this personal defense weapon? Does this really have the stopping power I need? I better ask Jocko. I better think about this practical question for hours and ignore the other work that I had to do. I should think for 24 hours over the course of the next 2 weeks about what gun has the right stopping power and the right carrying capacity for me. And I'll ignore dentist appointment and other stuff that's important. All right, hit play there.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to SGN. I'm John Krasinski, and boy, just when I thought being 5 episodes in, we were really hitting our stride and pretty much immune to any semblance of criticism, along comes the internet and says, "Hi, remember me?" So, without further ado, it's time for us once again to get straight to the notes. And at first, the criticism came in merely at the level of a good schoolyard ribbing through tweets like this one from David Harris, who writes, "I'm a big fan of Some Good News, though you're spinning the globe the wrong direction in your opening." Or this one from Elliot M. "John Krasinski, I love this show. Wondering, in addition to the awesomeness, if you could spin the globe in the proper direction for the opening. Counterclockwise, looking down." But then things quickly escalated to passive-aggressive when Greg wrote, "Did the astronauts happen to mention that you're spinning the globe the wrong way?" Thanks, Greg. Well, that ignited Elliot M. to fire shot number 2 with, the globe, please just spin it the other way. That's all that stands between SGN and perfection."
So the idea behind this show is that it's some good news. The world is so hate-fueled in such a chaotic place, and there's always bad news. You only ever hear bad news, that we need some good news. That's why I'm gonna make this show low pressure, use my webcam. I'll be in my jammies from the waist down. My daughter's hand-colored the graphic that we use is just a kid's drawing that says SGN, and we'll start with this cutesy globe thing. And I'm pathologically triggered by the lightest of not even criticism of people trying to reach out and make a happy. That's not even criticism. That's like, hey, that's like when people tell me I look like shit. Hey Sam, you look like shit. That's like saying hi. Okay, this isn't even that. It's just people that want like him to whatever. Fuck this guy. Why is his voice 2 octaves higher than it was like 20 years ago? This trend of big names doing webcam shit is fascinating to me. I mean, it's like, you know, they're what they're doing. They're beta testing. It's that attention testing that I've talked about, where they're testing to see how much they can milk you for taxes, but have provide you with this illusion that rich success is possible. So that's one of the things that they're beta testing. Another thing they're beta testing is how much they can get away with. Like, do they really have to spend $2 million an episode on some talk show, or can they just have some guy making a webcam show in his pajamas to get the CIA programming across? Can you pull up the Jimmy Fallon BTS thing? And this was, I wrote this down. I really wrote this down because I was trying to remember Jimmy Fallon's name. I wrote, and I knew it would be a funny bit. I wrote down what I was really actually thinking. This is not like made up to try to sound silly. I was trying to rack my brain. This forgettable ass fucking nobody guy who somehow has the biggest late night talk show. Jeffy Tuttle, Jeremy Station, Jude Law, Jason Kepler. This is in my head. I'm trying to think, who is that fucking guy? Who's that guy that's utterly forgettable, saccharine, fake nice, fake funny, alcoholic guy that I'm trying to think of. Who is this guy? Kevin Portnoy. Jesse Yellen. Jesse. Just one word, Jesse. Jeff Kittle. Jesse Hunter. Jimmy Kimmel. Jason Pedophile. Jimmy Fallon. I finally got it. All right, let's play the clip. One of the things I love about these Korean people, these Korean pop stars, have you heard the thing about them being like worked to the bone? Like they're absolutely like whipped. And I wonder what the deal is. Like the people that create, BTS didn't just emerge out of nowhere. It's a group that was created by like the Korean equivalent of whoever started the Backstreet Boys, who fucking molested and butt fucked all those guys for centuries. Who's that guy's name? Who created Backstreet Boys? Lou Pearlman. Oh man, Lou Pearlman's been in so many asses. It's insanity. So the Korean version of Lou Pearlman is probably standing on the side of the stage with like a cattle prod or something, ready to jump, lash out at this guy like Jocko Willink and take him to the mat in a pair of pajamas. And look at how much foundation these Korean guys are wearing. Can you imagine if you washed that off, what it would look like? You just have these sleep-deprived, like absolute skeleton, like, oh, please help me, please God, I'm being tortured by the Korean Lou Pearlman. All right, hit play. How can Jimmy not feel a little eerie being surrounded by this some guy's gay harem? Who created BTS? Bang Si-hyuk. Big Hit Entertainment CEO. Bang Si-hyuk. Let's look up what this guy looks like. Hold on. So they were able to pry him out of some guy's ass for long enough to take this picture. Yo, he looks like he just got done in that picture. He just finished up. In that picture, he's like, oh, let me clean up. I need to clean up. This guy was dirty. This guy was messy this time. Hee. So again, this headline is Park Jin-young and Bang Si-hyuk fought over socks when they used to ... And I'm not reading the rest. I don't care what the rest says. I know what it says. It says they fought over the socks because they're both into feet. So they fought over who got to bust out in the dirty socks of the fucking BTS victims there. Let's get Lou Pearlman on the scene. Let's call him. Lou, are you there? Yes, I'm here. I was just boning one of these guys. What do you need, Sam? Nothing. I just wanted to make sure you were still into that shit. Jimmy Fallon, why aren't you weirded out by this? Please help me now. Jimmy Fallon, you're the only one, but you're too drunk to help. Please. Jimmy's too busy doing an alcohol to be paying attention to the bad vibes. Hit pause there.
They all like shot at home.
Oh yeah.
Had a guy come and set up a green screen behind him.
Oh yeah, you think so? Yeah, that makes sense. Is that the Roots?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Isn't that what they call cooning? Aren't they cooning? Hoo-hoo! They had the Roots do that noise. That wasn't BTS doing that noise. That was the Roots. Cooning. But they cooning. Imagine that, getting a black man on television making him go hoo-hoo. And that ain't right. That ain't right. That bothers me. I don't want to see that. I'm not racist. That bothers me. If you're black, you're watching this, it bothers me as much as it bothers you, okay? Show this video to Ice Cube. Let's get the Ice Cube reaction on this video. What's he thinking? Ice Cube, hit me up. Let's politic. This video, the note that I took down was, I wonder how many adults would notice if you put them in front of a baby mobile all day. Probably not a lot. Side note, you should go watch THX 1138 if you haven't seen it already. These guys are North Korean. These actually the thing about BTS is they're North Korean. They're not South Korean, because they needed to find guys that were fearful enough and scared enough of the bullwhip and the mace and the cattle prod and whatever other tools Lou Pearlman is using on them. Did you guys know I invented Black Lives Matter? Not the political movement, but the phrase. I was at a meetup. It was a Trump meetup, obviously. But across the street, there was a meetup of these black people. They were talking about reparations. They were talking about the New Deal, the new contract with America. And the guy came up to me and asked me to sign a petition. And I said, hey, listen, you trying to get me to sign a petition? Do I really need to sign paperwork to show you that Black Lives Matter? And he looked at me and he said, what? And I thought he was pissed off. I said, what? You want me to? Of course I think Black Lives Matter. I don't need to sign a petition for that. And he said, hey, brother, you just gave me a great idea. Thank you very much. So that's a serious story, by the way. That's 100% serious, I promise. I don't. Not that I support them, but anytime you hear Black Lives Matter, you're hearing something that I invented. I think that's the interesting part about it. That's the only reason I mention it. I'm not trying to make a point which way or another. I'm not trying to influence you to vote or do anything of this types of nature. But I'm just saying that I invented Black Lives Matter, and a lot of people are upset by that. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with them using it. I don't expect like a royalty checks or anything like that. I just want them to. I want everybody to do as good as they can. Got to get all the help you need. Working on my stand-up routine now. 10 signs you might have lupus. Dude, my stand-ups. I should be doing stand-up. I've been watching some of these stand-up videos. This shit is fucking ass. Shit is garbage ass poo-poo. 10 signs you might have lupus. All right, well, number 1, if you can't tell time anymore, if looking at the hands of a clock makes you confused or frustrated or feel like an unlabelable form of anxiety, and you don't know why, and then you think about it and you realize, what? I can't tell time anymore. And this is just for analog clocks. Okay, digital clocks obviously is a separate thing, but you might have lupus. Number 2, if you go outside and you start feeling static electricity coming at you, and it gets worse as you move away from buildings, and you go out and stand in the middle of an intersection, it feels like you're getting hit by lightning, okay? I hate to tell you this, but you might have lupus. All right. Number 3. Let me light up a smoke here while I'm telling you this stuff, because I don't want to take my time with this. People always say, they always hit me up, wish you and Charles were still together. If me and Charles were still together, the shit we'd be saying would be so off the chain. Anyway, I gotta light up a smoke real quick here. And don't message me that, okay? I know it would be good, okay? I get it. I've done that. I've gone down that path. I know. I understand. I've tried. Okay, I get it. So you can keep your mouth shut about that when you talk to me. And in fact, don't talk to me. That's another thing. Nothing personal, okay? But listen, I'm a celebrity. It's not like my time is free, okay? I can't be fucking. I'm not like John Krasinski, where I think I should be thanking you for being a fireman. All right? If you're a fireman, keep that to yourself. I don't want to hear that. Hey Sam, man, I can't tell you how many times these fucking cops and firemen DM me. Hey Sam, when I was deployed as a fireman in Iraq, we were listening to Hyde Wars all day. Listen, buddy, I don't care if you were listening to the Jesus and Mary chain. Okay, I don't care if you were listening to what are some '90s rock, alt rock bands. I don't care if you were listening to Alice in Chains. Okay. I don't care if you were listening to the presidents of the United States of America. Okay, she's lump. Peaches. All right, I don't care. What I want to hear is nothing, because I'm not fucking John Krasinski. You saved that for John. Fucking go to him. Go litter the SGN YouTube comments page with your hero hero salutes and hero attention baiting. That's like when women, when women go, "Do you really love me? Do you actually love me? Do you really?" That's what I hear when I hear a troop saying that they fought for me in Iraq or whatever. Look, I'm not going to give you attention. Okay, dude, I'm not gonna go out of my way to give you serotonin, make you feel good for ostensibly sacrificing your life because you saw a commercial where someone was being promised $33,000 for a new, the new Camaro fund. That's the joke, right? But that's the reality of it, is that you signed up because you wanted a new Camaro, and I don't give a shit about your Jeep Compass or your Jeep Liberty or whatever it is that you squandered your money on after you got back your bonus for taking Iraqi scalps, for popping heads. Listen, hey, for all you know, I'm a fucking hero too, and I'm more of a hero than you are. How about that? How about this? I don't talk about it all the time because I don't need welfare. I don't need I don't need to make you feel, to throw a pity party for me like I'm in a wheelchair, like I'm a deaf guy in a wheelchair every 10 fucking seconds, taking an attitude with the waitress at Olive Garden because there's too much ice in your drink because you're a veteran. You think she wants to hear that? Yeah, your sacrifice was so noble now that you come here and lord it over the Chick-fil-A guy when he doesn't give you the military discount. Third sign, you might have lupus. God damn, man. Now listen, if you ever get a phone call at sometimes 4:30, sometimes closer to 3:30, usually on a Thursday, and the guy on the other end, he knows things about you. Not crazy things, not mystic fortune teller things, but he knows things, and a few of those things are regular things that he could have figured out from talking to family or friends. But one or two of those things are things that he would have to have known what you did earlier that day, earlier that week, in order to suss that out. If you get that phone call, you might have lupus. Damn. Okay. One of these days you're going to be walking around. You're going to be walking around with your girlfriend. You're going to be holding hands. She's going to be talking about marriage. She's going to be talking about babies. She's going to be talking about the usual rigmarole, okay, the usual suspects. All right, and you're going to be saying, "Yeah, of course, honey, of course, baby." In your head, you're going to go, "Yep, yep, 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 yep. Keep talking, bitch. Keep talking, okay? I know what you fucking did. I looked on your phone. You fucking whore, okay? In 2 more days, you're out of here. As soon as I secure my travel and lodging, you're out of here, okay? You're going to be walking and you're going to be thinking this. You're going to be having this exact conversation, okay? No bullshit. A pack of wild dogs is going to come out of nowhere. And it's not going to seem too threatening at first because there'll be small dogs mixed with large dogs, and it'll look like there's a dog walker, let them go or something. Or you're going to try to piece together how these dogs came around, but they're going to start to follow you. You're going to think, "Oh, it's my sandwich." So you leave the sandwich in the trash. Keep walking. They're still following you. You're going to start to think. You're going to start to put 2 and 2 together. You're going to say, "Hey," to your girlfriend, "what do you have in your bag right now?" You're going to find out it's my girlfriend. She's got beef jerky in her handbag because she's a pig. So you throw the beef jerky out. You keep walking. They're still following you. So finally you're going to say, "It's because we're humans. They're attracted to humans. We need to split up. Go back and meet me at the car, and we'll meet up from there. We'll try to shake these dogs together. We'll go our separate ways. We'll try to shake them." She heads off. None of the dogs follow her. They're following you. You might have lupus. Dude, stand-up is so bad. Some of that shit I was watching, it's just fucking garbage. And I'm not talking about Nanette. I'm not talking about that fat fucking nasty bitch. What's her name? Alice. Fucking Jamie The bitch, the Douglas bitch. That fucking piece of shit, fat fuck. Fat ass fucking fuck. That Bert Kreischer and Brendan Schaub have to look at her stand up and go, it's brave, it's different, I get it. Bert Kreischer, the ultimate coattail rider. How could anyone watch? I guess people watch his shit, they think it's funny. I guess people watch Bert Kreischer and think it's funny. I cannot believe it. But I'll let it, it is what it is. What can I say against it if people think it's funny? I mean, it's whatever. This fucking shirtless monstrosity, this absolute unfunny, like mood killer, man. When he laughs at his own jokes, oh my God. But Hannah Gatsby, that's not what I'm talking about when I say stand-up's bad. Hannah Gatsby is spoken word performance for lesbians, and I have nothing against that. Okay, it's not funny stand-up. I don't think it's supposed to be funny. And it was funny. The Hannah Gatsby shit, it was fine. As I was watching it, I was thinking to myself, you know what? Let's give this a fair shot. I'm going to imagine that I'm a GLBTQ woman. I'm watching this. The parts that were supposed to be funny were funny. To my hypothetical GLBTQ woman that lives in my head, they were funny. So it's fine. It's not the type of shit that I watch and I go, I understand suicide. I understand final rest. I understand mass. I understand. I'm not saying I condone it. I'm not saying I think that people should be violent. I abhor violence. I don't. I hope nobody ever does anything violent ever in the world, in life, at all. But the fucking Steven, the casino thing, I see that. The casino firing a crowd. Not that had any real human motivation. That was like a CIA arms dealer or whatever. But that type of event, I see that and I go, well, you know, a few of them were Bert Kreischer fans, hopefully. For real though, that's what I think. I'm not even hating on Bert Kreischer. I don't hate him. It's just like I think that in a perfect world he wouldn't exist and his fans wouldn't exist. And anybody that really finds that shit funny, that's not, you know, like 14 or is like excited by the potty talk and the taboo words and whatnot or whatever. Anybody with a ostensibly developed humanoid sense of humor who watches that and thinks it's funny or worth wasting time on, like, shouldn't exist. And I don't think they should be like tortured to death. But I'm saying, you know, I'm not saying they should do that. I'm saying that. Listen, the Hannah Gatsby thing. Look up Nanette. Look up the trailer for Nanette and the trailer for Douglas. Not you, Jesse. I'm just telling the audience to do that. This is not the type of shit that I take umbrance? What would I say for that? You've used the word umbrance multiple times. You know what umbrance is. This is not what I would be getting all up in a cackle about. I would not be getting my cackles up over this, okay? It's Nanette. It's spoken word stuff for GLBTQ women. At the points where it's supposed to be funny, it's funny if you're a GLBTQ woman. Where she goes, oh, and he's the real, ain't he? If you're to that audience, that makes sense contextually. It's good. It's well written. It's not the type of thing that makes me think that when I die, I will be finally at rest and at peace. I'm just like, oh, that's Nanette. That's over there. That's something that's not for me. I don't need to ever watch that again. That's over there. It's whatever. Okay, GLBTQ social commentary. She hates that Trump bloke, eh? Whatever. Okay, why wouldn't she hate that Trump bloke? That's fine. That's not my thing. Bert Kreischer. If I had to watch Bert Kreischer every day, if this was like a torment for me, if it was like an hour of Bert Kreischer every day, I might I might sit in a car, I might sit in a nice warm bath, open my room, you know, take some pills, whatever, have a fucking invite some girls over, and just take myself out. You know, if I had to watch Bert Kreischer every day, if I had to watch Nanette every day, if this was like a torture for me, you've sinned. You've got to watch Hannah Gatsby every day for 1 hour. I would, you know, as long as it's new material, I'd be like, okay, I guess I'm watching this fucking shit now. Whatever. I'll offset it by. But if I had to watch Bert Kreischer every day, it would be lights out for your old pal here, and I mean that. That shit is just soulless. I'm not picking on Bert Kreischer. I don't want to pick on Bert Kreischer. Just modern stand-up. Stand-up is so bad. Oh my god, stand-up is so fucking bad. The setups and the jokes and the things they think are worthwhile to talk about, and then the punchlines, they just all gotta be should all shoot themselves. All right, that's enough. Thank you guys for listening. If you have, send me what you think. If you got any tips for me, don't send in that you liked it or you didn't like it. I don't want to hear just a one-line thing about your opinion. If you have anything to add that would make it better next run around, then email me at this address. And have tips, not just feedback. It was great. Fucking write what I can do differently next time around if you made it this far. And also, if you made it this far, you shouldn't be listening to 2-hour-long podcasts, okay? Maybe once in a while if you're real depressed, but listen, I'm making this right now because you fucking people begged me to make it. I'm not making it because I want to be famous. Every 5 seconds, you should do podcasts. You really have that much time? You need a new podcast to listen to? You need another 2 hours of your day sucked up? Hey, if that's you, I'm not going to deny you that privilege, okay? I need the money. But I am going to tell you to find a way to stop doing it, okay? You can taper down. You can stop. I would say stop listening to the other podcasts first. Then when you're really almost weaned yourself off the bedtime stories, then you can shut me off, okay? But in the meantime, start working towards that, all right? I don't know what you're going to do, but maybe go do some push-ups or something, or just meditate or scream. Start screaming. Just go out, walk out into the rain and scream. Expose yourself on a Zoom call. Do whatever you got to do, but you got to shut the entertainment. Turn the fucking phone off. All right, that's it. I'm gonna